Now, as I'm doing this video, the Nio stock price is trading 0.25%, up 0.25%. But when the market opened today, Nio stock price opened almost down 3%. We are seeing a similar scenario of what happened yesterday unfolding again today. And I must say, at market open, one of the things that made me see that Nio was on a red, it was some of the comments that I got from the video I recently just posted, right? And to see Nio recovering those losses, it is something that is good. We don't know how or where Nio will end the day, but this again, it shows you that yeah, you need to ignore the day-to-day movements, because I tell you that there are some people that of course sold when they saw the share price of Nio opening down almost 3%. But again, they forget one thing that I continue telling you, or that I continuously tell you on a day-to-day basis, to say that when you are investing onto Nio, you need to invest on it for the long term. Yes, I know we have to check the share price on a daily basis, but it does not have to move us. If Nio goes down or finish the day on a red today, it does not move us, because we know the kind of a company Nio it's becoming. We know that Nio is targeting profitability end of 2025. We know that Nio is targeting to deliver 450,000 cars next year. These are some of the good things that makes us to look forward to the future of Nio. These are some of the things that makes us want to load the boat and ignore the day-to-day movement, because we know what is being reflected on the market today. What the market is showing us in terms of the share price of Nio, it is not reflecting what Nio will be tomorrow, which therefore it's something that makes us to take the low trading price that we see as opportunities to load the boat. If there's one thing I told you yesterday, or if there's one thing we saw yesterday, is that Nio opened down 6% yesterday, but what did we saw? Nio finished the day on a green, which is something that was pretty exciting, because when weak hands were selling their shares, smart money, big institutions were acquiring more shares. I mean, it got to a point yesterday where even we saw the share price of Nio going up 4% from the 6%, or recovering from the 6% we saw at market open. Let me have a look again and check where Nio is right now as I'm doing this video. Yeah, it's still up 0.2% right now, which, yeah, knowing that we started almost down 3%, again, it's a lesson learned. Ignore the day-to-day movement of the Nio stock, but focus on where Nio could be in the future. Invest with that mind. Invest with a mind that Nio is going to double sales next year. Invest with a mind that Nio is going to reach profitability in Q4 of next year. There are chances that we see profitability coming in Q4, which is amazing, which is the one thing that I'm going to hang on and take the low trading prices opportunities to load the boat. I must say today, or in fact this week, I've not acquired any shares because I'm out of cash, but next week I should be able to go in the markets and buy more shares and acquire more Nio shares, because I know that Nio is a company which is set for greatness. There are some financial or big financial institutions that are coming to increase price targets, like your Deutsche Bank. I mean, HK share price, Deutsche Bank increased their price target, I think, from 38 to around 72 HK in terms of the share price, which shows you that they are quite optimistic about where Nio could be in terms of the share price, which is something that as investors it's quite bullish. I mean, there is in as much as we are talking about Deutsche Bank, Bank of America came and dropped their share price, or their price target not to Nio, from $6.50 to $6, which shows you that regardless of us seeing big financial institutions like Deutsche Bank increasing price targets, there are those that are decreasing their price target onto Nio. But you might find that chances are that are decreasing, they want to make sure that they drop the shares down further so that they acquire. I mean, Bank of America, you will know that they are one of the institutions in Q3 that accumulated quite number of shares. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember that chart very well, I think Bank of America bought around 3 million shares in Q3, and the very same Bank of America right now is coming to say they are dropping their price target from $6.50 to $6, but yet they acquired shares in Q3. I'm telling you, they want to acquire more. They are doing this so that weekends can fall off. They are doing this so that the share price can go down and they acquire more shares, because who would not want to buy a company like Nio, man? Looking at their current fundamentals, looking at their future prospects, looking at where they could be next year around this same time, who will not go and buy Nio? Who can resist to buy Nio? So ignore the day-to-day movements, man, and focus on where Nio could be in the long term. I know it's tough looking at your share price and feel like you want to load the boat, increase your holdings, but I tell you, long term will win. We are going to be rewarded. We saw how good the earnings were yesterday. Though Nio missed the revenues, so the Nio earnings, honestly, they were just so good. I mean, gross margins double digits. Nio cash turned to a positive $300 million. These are some of the things that we saw coming from those earnings, and though the loss is still at $700 million, I'm telling you that will be nothing compared, or that will be quickly swallowed by the kind of revenues that Nio will be generating next year in Q3, Q4, which we look forward to. So hang on, man, and that's all I can say. And these are just my opinions. If you want to sell, you can sell. If you want to jump off ship, you can do that. If you want to increase, you can do that. But the most important thing that I always stress or encourage you to do is to go and make sure that you do your own DD, so that at least when you make a decision on what you want to do with Nio, you have done some due diligence. You know what is it that you are doing, and you are not going to regret with the decision that you have taken or that you will take in the future, because the future wise Nio is looking pretty solid, and those that were bearish, they already know that blue sky is coming. Deliveries now in November are expected to come around 26,000, December to 26,000, based from the guidance we saw Nio giving us yesterday. This is what Nio is becoming. The Nio that used to deliver 10,000 deliveries last year has transformed to become a Nio that delivers over 20,000 deliveries on a month to month. It has been now 6 months in a row Nio delivering over 20,000 deliveries, and we look forward to Nio crossing the 25,000 mark, which if they don't cross it this month, then it's lights out next month, because next month we know that they not only will they just deliver maybe an average of 26,000, but it will be closer, the figure will be closer to 30,000, which will be so great, so amazing to see that from Nio. So do your own DD. Don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe, because on this channel Nio is the stock that I talk a lot about, because I believe in their fundamentals, I believe in their future prospects, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. That's all from me. Nio, before maybe I close, let's check out where is it trading now. Nio is trading at 0.6% as I'm looking in the market right now. So yeah, do your own DD. We'll see each other in the next video, and God bless you all.